cheap hits.
Ooh, and there is the elbow right to the head.
No respect.
But has it ever crossed your mind that maybe you should show a Norris Trophy winner and a Stanley Cup champion more respect?
I show Gio respect. He's a Norris Trophy winner.
Matthew Tkachuk is guilty.
Goes right in one ear, out the other.
He can't be trusted.
Skates across the line. He gets rocked in center ice with a big hit by Matthew Tkachuk.
And neither can his family.
Matthew's a guy who's one of the most competitive guys I know, so he'll do anything to win.
It takes a bigger person to rise above.
Yeah, I just want to put that to rest, and I'm just going to, not talk back and just let it kind of be.
Drew Doughty, a top-line defenseman, a top-shelf human being. This ad is a complete joke and strictly for entertainment purposes.
Here he goes again.
Well, I think we both know who the better player is.
Boasting about his supposed superior abilities.
To be honest, he thinks he's something, and he's not even done close to anything I've done in my career.
And taking every opportunity to remind everyone about his achievements.
Back to Doughty with the one-timer, scores! Drew Doughty fires it home in overtime.
Let's face it, if you're cheering for the Kings, you're getting Drew Doughty and nothing else.
He has no respect for Matthew Tkachuk. He says most of the league has no respect for Matthew Tkachuk.
Is this the kind of role model you want your kids cheering for? Matthew Tkachuk, ready to restore the good old hockey game with your support. This ad is a complete joke and strictly for entertainment purposes.
Welcome to Healthy Scratch. I'm Danielle Michaud, and bit of a spicy week in the NHL, and not just that grade A Alberta beef between Tkachuk and Doughty. No, around these parts, tensions boiled over between Ken Reid and Ryan Leslie.
My rivalry with Ken Reid, I can't stand him. I'll tell you, I'm tired of the pucks in deep and that fake Pictou County accent.
Leslie, why don't you take your little Don Pardo act, go back onto that Flames charter you're always bragging about, and keep getting pucks in deep, buddy.
Hey, listen, anyhow, I know you're probably getting ready for a really big show. Whatever. Pucks in deep, nerd.
Ah, Ryan Leslie, look at you on the big kid roller coaster. Whose shoulders did you have to stand on to get on that ride?
Someone else who likes to stir the pot. Oh, Gritty. Shooting his shot along the boards when New Jersey was in town. If PK has anything to be worried about, it's the Devils' record. How gritty. Now, John Scott has some time on his hands these days. He got a pretty decent dig in, tweeting Winnipeg. He's available to play defense. Luckily for the Jets, everyone's more focused on the savage mid-October snowstorm, both a bit of a disaster. Now, you had Boston fans riled up about seats at the Garden, Kings fans riled up about a Taylor Swift banner,
Baby, now we got bad blood.
And Pens fans riled up in all the right ways for the kid.
Crosby right in front, he scores! Crosby skates on in, backhander, he scores! Comes out just as quick as it goes in.
Michplays time, and we're starting with one of my favorite things. Bless you, Carter Verhaeghe loses escape blade, full-blown newborn baby calf, trying to get desperately back to the bench with little to no help. That's embarrassing. So is this. Mark Jankowski and Sam Bennett collide into each other mid-ice, led to a turnover and a goal for Ryan Reeves, but it wasn't nearly as easy a tally as this one. Travis Konechny says thank you very much as Kyle Palmieri completely blows a tire right in front. Konechny goes 5-hole. Palmieri needs a second to regroup. Now, Jimmy Howard playing 900 feet out of his net gives up a goal to the soup guy, Ilya Mikheyev. Super aggressive play, but at least he's into it. Matt Murray, I don't know what was going on here. He doesn't even see that Nikolai Ehlers snipe, sleeping at the wheel. This is a full-blown controller disconnected. And finally, Dougie Hamilton, man of the people, trying to give some love and hits this kid right in the Dougies. And it did, in fact, not feel great. Time for the Corner Report, where we showcase what a bunch of different corners from around the league did in the last week. And it's, of course, brought to you by Terminator Dark Fate, which features, of course, Sarah Connor. I'll stop now. You can see Terminator Dark Fate in theaters November 1st. But for now, let's check in on the Corner Report. Starting with Kyle Connor, who's proving that 50 schmil was well worth it. Scores on a tasty pass from Laine. Won 2 goals this season, and with 28 shots through 6 games, a whole heap more are bound to happen.
My name is Sarah Connor.
Connor Hellebuck is rocking a brand new lid this season, looking like a Jets whiteout in a brisk Manitoba winter. If his lid isn't nice enough, how about winning 3 straight starts and a goals against of 2.5 so far this season?
I hunt Terminators.
Flyers forward Connor Bunnaman got the rookie treatment from his teammates against the Hawks. He doesn't have his first career point yet, but don't you worry, when he does, we'll let you know.
Sarah Connor, I'm going to help you.
And who else do you end with but Connor McDavid? Guy has 12 points through 5 games, and he can also cross off scoring against all 30 NHL opponents from his to-do list, with New Jersey his final victim. How many points will he have by November 1st when Terminator Dark Fate comes out? Who knows? We'll give you an update on next week's Connor Report.
I'll be back.
We are joined by 15-year NHL vet Mike Cammalleri, and during your tenure, you played for 5 different franchises, 5 unique cities. So I thought you could get your tour guide on and tell us what are the must-do or must-see or must-visit thing in each city. Okay?
All right, I'll try my best.
Try your best?
I have a terrible memory, but...
It's okay, we'll see what you can do.
All right, let's try.
We're going to start in LA, obviously drafted.
I told you I had a bad memory, and you went as far back as you could go.
Correct.
To start.
But there's got to be tons of options in LA.
I actually ended up back there at the end.
This
so.
is true.
What's your status?
I am married.
All right, do you have children?
No.
You need a lot more than one night.
There's too many options.
Yeah, you need a lot more than one night.
Is there one standout?
I would say, I mean, if you're gonna do the tourist thing, you gotta go to Beverly Hills and walk Rodeo Drive and have a nice dinner and kind of feel that because it's LA. But the guy, when you live there and play there, everyone generally lives in the South Bay, which is like Manhattan Beach and Hermosa Beach, which is a much more like chill, cool beach area. So
it's laid back.
Yeah, maybe just throw on some board shorts and some sandals and go hit up a sports bar.
That sounds perfect. That's more up my alley. Yeah. The second stop is very much up my alley because I am from Cowtown. So what would you do in Calgary?
I would go to a Flames game and then go to Cowboys.
Gotta go to Cowboys.
Let's go to Cowboys.
Cowboys over Ranchmans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Ranchmans,
yeah.
but...
My first apartment in Calgary looked down at the old Cowboys. And so after games, if I was up late, I'd be in there and I could see all the fights outside.
Yeah.
Right out of my window.
So some free entertainment.
Some free entertainment.
Nice.
I got to see UFC every night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go from Cowtown to the Belle Province,
yeah.
play for Montreal. Montreal, there's a whole heap of things to do.
Montreal, it depends when you're going because it's the city of festivals. I don't know if you know this about Montreal, but it's like, it's Jazz Fest, it's Comedy Fest, it's Grand Prix. It's like, so just go there, say to whoever is working at your hotel concierge, what festival's going on right now, and then just go to the festival.
They're worth going to.
Yes.
Nice.
Fantastic.
All right. Picked up by New Jersey. We're playing for the Devils. I've never been to New Jersey, I have to say.
Yeah, so New Jersey, like, people think of it as the swamp. It's like the most beautiful place. It's just gorgeous. If you go in the suburbs of New Jersey, it's spectacular. So go there, go enjoy the beautiful green Garden State, and go to a library and read some books.
Perfect. A little more low-key, but nice.
Yeah, but you can jump on a train and be in Manhattan in 30 minutes.
Exactly.
And then you're not going to sleep for 2 days. So,
You're laughing.
You got the best of both worlds.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going back to Alberta, except with the rivals this time. Edmonton.
You're going to buy a jacket and a hat. That's the first things you're going to do.
Correct.
And you're going to go watch Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl play hockey because these guys are generational talent.
Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are the dynamic duo.
All right, so Mike, you've been up to all sorts of projects outside of your hockey career. Acting chops on Mr. D,
Ooh.
Right?
What year was that?
Yeah, so not as many kids as you thought, eh?
No, we've had a good
turnout.
Yeah, it's good. It's great.
You've honed your broadcast skills on Hockey Night in Canada. And finally, you obviously co-founder of BioSteel, which was just bought by Canopy Growth, a cannabis company. So what's the latest on that move? It's making big waves in the business world for sure.
Yeah, so for us, it was a natural fit. We've always tried to have a healthier option for the best athletes in the world and general population as far as hydration, sports drinks, proteins, things like that. We are getting into CBD and are doing CBD as many of the pro athletes are. So The partnership with Canopy just made a lot of sense. They're a company with vast resources, and we're really excited about our future with them.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Cheers, thanks for having me.
Hearty stick tap to the Vancouver Canucks, because that's how you celebrate naming a new captain. I love that they had some former greats on hand, loved the jersey exchange at center ice, and I loved the shots of Papa Horvat in his feelings. I still dig the symbolism behind wearing the C, and Vancouver made sure the moment was memorable. Stick tap to a youngin' and a vet. We start Carter Hart, 21 years, 57 days. Youngest Flyer to ever post a shutout, and this save, absolute filth. Pushes across, reaches back, and snatches it away from Taylor Hall. And Patrick Marleau, 40 years, 29 days, back and better than ever with the San Jose Sharks, scores a pair in his debut, extending his Ironman streak to 789 consecutive games like a fine wine, old Patty Marleau. And finally, a stick tap to the Canes for a whole slew of reasons. The new threads look fresh. Nino Niederreiter, huge beauty. Peep the bio, beers were $5 at the game, and they're 5-1-0 to start the year. Surge it up. All right, that's it for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you're feeling up to it, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Healthy Scratch.